now's our chance to check things out. Let's examine. A little bush, maybe I'll take a short rest here. Hey, good idea, pal. Detective, aren't you on the case? Well, yeah, but... Hey, as the detectives got tired of standing around too, pal. Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera. ST1307. That must be the camera ID number. There's a big welcome sign above the path. Yeah, apparently the studio's fallen on tough times. They've started letting people in on days they weren't filming. They make a bit of extra money by charging for admission. Huh? You sure know a lot about this place, detective. You know, you could always quit being a detective and work here. Yeah, and what a perfect timing with the studio mascot down for the count. Huh? Just what's that supposed to be, Mahal? Studio mascot. Guess it's a monkey of some kind. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right to the Studio 1, left to the Studio 2. What's up with that thing? Kinda looks busted. Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday and the head broke off. Took the tree down with it too. Detective Gumshoe, what's the path down to the left? Looks like a tree fell down over the path. Oh yeah, that's always kinda dangerous. You should stay out, pal. There's nothing down there, anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though. Anything else? Entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jack Hammer's body. Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a car key to get in. Makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out. Oops. Guess I'll go to the studio. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Yeah, they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them. Security guard is not the same as police. Hey, you. Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet? She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am? Huh. Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right around 2:30, you see. The only one I seen go through here was between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him, too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is. Maybe it was you. Good one, Sonny. She thinks I was joking. Was the victim, Mr. Hammer, a popular actor? Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio. Was? Past tense? Oh yes, he was as great as the bearded samurai. That too, yes. He's shown the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate is a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him? About the security camera. Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. You can tell when somebody walks through the gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home, I do. I need to check that. Employee area. Nick, this is where they do all the behind the scenes stuff. Hey look, there's Powers' dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. See, cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh? It's so normal. I was hoping something cool, themed snacks or something, popcorn at least. Hey, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this. Ladies first. That must be storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment. Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry. And what else would they keep in a film studio? The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates minus the steak. Maybe they used a T-bone steak as the weapon. T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot. He just had a burger. Yeah, but I had second stomach just for steak. What? Laundry. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted so I can't see inside. There's a sign by the dressing room door. Will Powers. It must be neat to be a star and have your own room like this. The door to the dressing room is not locked. Hey Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir? What do you mean find? You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear. You don't need a spear. That's a murder weapon for crying out loud. Oh. Right. There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle. Probably near old Tokyo Castle. Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point? It makes it a lot easier to go up hills. Don't people cycle to get exercise? Metal grate on the drain here has been taken off. It's a pretty big drain. A kid could fit through here, I bet. Yeah, if you snuck in that way, you wouldn't have to pay at the gate. Well, if you want to leave it that way, be my guest. Right. Oh, hey. I'm not a kid. So the gate's open. The grate. And it's unlocked to the dressing room. Powers' dressing room. So this is where he was sleeping? Or at least this is where he claims he was sleeping. No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they? Right? And there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth, for his sake. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be his own clothes. It'd be fun to wear one of those costumes. I'd say you're already wearing one myself. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much. Guess it's kind of dusty outside. Looked like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here from yesterday. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies? Nick, I'm hungry. You just had a burger. Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets. How many stomachs does this girl have? There's a vast array of cosmetics here. Oh, this is the wig used in the Samurai Boogie Woogie. Nick, try this on. No. And how can you tell the name of the show just by looking at a wig? I kind of like samurai movies. Kind of. This must be Powers' bag. Hey, don't open that. Look, an employee card key. That must be Powers. It says Studio 1. Let's take it, Nick. Borrow it. You mean borrow. Okay, let's go back. Wonder if this car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. It opened. Alright, we're in. She's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene. What is it? You're real quiet all of a sudden. Didn't they give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape? It's so real. Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. That murder weapon was a samurai spear. Sounds perfect. Sounds pretty real to me. Wow, look at all the cameras. Must cost a ton. Yeah, so don't touch it. Whoa, it's heavier than I thought. Hey you, no touching that. Ah, sorry. My partner is kind of, you know. No, I don't know. Who are you? Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc. We're lawyers representing Mr. Willpowers. Oh, you're WP's people. WP? Oh, Willpowers. WP, I get it. I don't envy you guys one bit. But do what you can for WP, okay? You'd never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry. Leave it to us. Oh, bitch. I'm still looking around. Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show. Of course. That's the mountain. Neo Fujiyama. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in Old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there? Not Old Tokyo, Nick. Neo Tokyo. Oh, right. Oh, look at that camera. Yeah, so don't touch it. Yeah, right. Like a ladder. That's a step ladder. So what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on a narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Right, sorry. This girl is out there. Hey, look. That's the chairs the director sit in. Always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of the black and white boards that they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone. A real live megaphone. Ready, Nick? Action! This girl is more troubled than I thought. More troubled than I thought. What's this? That's for reflecting light. They call it a reflecting screen or something like that. Assistant holds it during filming. Huh? What? Where's all your enthusiasm for all things entertainment? Well, lighting's fine, but I want to be the director. Or maybe the Steel Samurai. I think she's being serious. An outline where Jack Hammer's body's laid with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate's costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains. That's what. Oh, it was pretty clean. Guess the costume must have absorbed most of it. Could you tell me anything about the day of the murder? Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see. Only one assistant? Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences. Oh, I see. In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else. The employee area, that's where Power's dressing room is, right? Yes, that's the place. After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. I saw WP go into his dressing room. I didn't see either of them after that. Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room? No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of girl do you think I am? What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl, I'm sorry. So much for getting confirmation of Power's alibi. What did we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. WP was the only one who came to the studio, and he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy. Not really. Actually, there's been something bothering me. Aha! That's what I'm talking about. Clue. A lead. Well, I don't know about that, but this afternoon, I sensed someone was here. You sensed? Yeah, several times. Some other studio employees, maybe? No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action sequence run-through. I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside. Really? But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them? Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any better information than that. No thanks. That helps us a lot. Anything helps. Wright was open. Let's go put that security lady on the spot. So you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio. Yes, I think. Doesn't cut it in a witness testimony. Like, what about the security later? If somebody else came into the studio, she must have seen them. What, you're still here? Really, you look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your... I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 PM, correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times? Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone else from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Hey. Alright, you better tell me and tell me quick, you spiky-haired cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio 1. Her. She's not even a full-time employee. All you youngins are like that nowadays, running your mouths with— oh god. She's left. Well, Nick, this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Because they said it's such a random bird chirping. They said they take pictures, but they also give the time, but she didn't check the time. So let's see. The computer that runs the studio security camera. Nick, maybe we can see the photo of Powers with this computer. Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Hell yeah. Alright, let's give it a try. You know how to work these things, Nick? Looks like I just have to enter a few numbers. Let's see, first I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day. 1 p.m. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of security camera. Shit. I think it was this. There, entered. Nothing happened. Huh? Maybe I got the number wrong. Maybe we should go look at the camera again. Nope, we're gonna do it. Just gotta keep doing it. Not going back. Come on, come on. There, entered. Hey, it printed out the data for that day. Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? He is the one who always wears a suit. I guess that's why the security thought it was him. I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printing out on the back. October 15, 2 p.m. Photo number 2. What does that mean? Maybe there's more photo data from that day? Nope, that's the only one in the computer. Hey, Nick, can't we use this photo as evidence for the trial? Yeah, we'll put that security lady in her place with this. Right, we'll put her in her place. Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says. Wait, let's not. Why not? It's never a good idea to reveal your hands to the enemy too soon. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate. Hey, why do I have to be the villain? Max, it was just a joke. So are we done for today? I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady? To be continued. Oops. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio 1 of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I will call a most familiar face, Detective Gunshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court? Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studio, see?